Time for that fastest segment on the Wise Guys Sports Show. Philadelphia 76ers head coach Doc Rivers says Tyrese Maxey will remain sidelined beyond the reported original timeline of 3 to 4 weeks. Maxey hasn't played since November 18th when he fractured a bone in his right foot against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Doc Rivers' quote, "Whatever he has to do, he's nowhere near it," Rivers told reporters after Thursday's practice, according to Keith Pompey of the Philadelphia Inquirer. So I would say he's out at least, for at least a couple more weeks. So is it wise or last to say Maxey is a key contributor for the Sixers to be a playoff team in the East? That is wise, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrese Maxey is very important for the Philadelphia 76ers to be a playoff contender in the Eastern Conference. You look at Tyrese Maxey, before his injury, in 15 games played, he was averaging 23 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists per game. He is the third option on this Philadelphia 76ers basketball team. It starts with Joel Embiid. Then you got James Harden, who is not the same James Harden in Philly compared to what he was in Houston, but he's still a star player in the NBA. And after him, Maxey has a major role on this Sixers basketball team. When you look at other teams that the Sixers are going to have to face in the NBA playoffs in the Eastern Conference, you got the Bucks, who got Chris Middleton and Giannis. You got the Celtics, who have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. The Miami Heat, they got Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. So the Sixers are going to need quality production from Maxey once they get into the postseason. So yes, it is wise that he is a key contributor to their chances in the East at being a playoff team. Donovan Mitchell said he was thankful, in a strange way, for the playoff loss to the Dallas Mavericks last season because it helped send him to Cleveland. The Smile said there might have been a little more adrenaline flowing for the first meeting since then. Mitchell scored 34 points facing Luka Doncic and the Mavericks for the first time since his final game with Utah last April, and the Cavaliers rolled to a 105-90 victory Wednesday night. So is it wise or last to say that the Cavaliers are championship contenders in the East with Donovan Mitchell? That is a lie. I love the Cleveland Cavaliers as a basketball team. I love their backcourt with Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell, but they are undersized in their backcourt. And I don't know if they have a reliable third option in the playoffs to rely on after Mitchell and after Garland. You look at the competition that they're going to face in the East. They're going to face Giannis and Middleton and possibly Drew Holiday, because we know Drew Holiday at any given moment can go off for the Bucks. The Celtics, they got Tatum, they got Brown. Some nights, Horford or Smart, who are great role players, they can step up and get you 20. So I'm not sure that the Cavaliers are championship contenders in the Eastern Conference quite yet. I think they need one more piece to solidify themselves at being contenders in the Eastern Conference. Do I believe they are a playoff team? Absolutely. Are they a lock for the playoffs? Absolutely. Can they shock one of those top teams in the Eastern Conference like the Celtics or like the Bucks? Yes. But I just think they're one piece away from being a championship contender. De'Aaron Fox had 27 points and 10 assists. Sabonis added 21 points. And the Sacramento Kings held on to beat the Toronto Raptors 124-123 on Wednesday night. Malik Monk scored 24 points, and Terrence Davis had 19 points against his former team as the Kings overcame a 16-point second quarter deficit to beat the struggling Raptors. So at 15-12 and currently 7th in the Western Conference, is it wise or lies to say the Kings are contenders in the West? I believe that is a lie. They are not contenders in the Western Conference, but Mike Brown is doing a great job as the head coach of the Sacramento Kings with this young basketball team. I love what he's doing with this Kings team overall. I really, really do. The way De'Aaron Fox has played this year, averaging 23 points per game, 6 assists per game, 5 rebounds. He's done a great job at distributing the basketball to his teammates. Sabonis has stepped up, averaging 18 points per game. That was a great acquisition for the Kings, getting him from Indiana. I thought Sabonis was good in Indy. Now you adding him to this Kings basketball team that has Monk, that has Fox, and Harrison Barnes as well. I like the Kings in the Western Conference, but they're not contenders because right now I would take the Nuggets over the Kings. I'm taking the Grizzlies over the Kings. I'm taking the Clippers with a healthy Kawhi Leonard and Paul George over the Kings. I'm taking the Pelicans over the Kings, probably even the Phoenix Suns over the Kings. So I don't believe that they're contenders in the Western Conference quite yet, but they are trending in the right direction, and Mike Brown has them playing some great basketball overall. Everybody go follow Wise Guys on Twitter at WiseGuys_Wade. Also on Facebook, Wise Guys. And be sure to follow Wise Guys at Instagram at These Guys Know Sport.